today, play your cards close to the chest. You don't need to tell a girl how much you like her, nor should you. She can tell when you keep making efforts to get her out. Girls prefer mystery. This is a fine example of, like, there's a saying that girls don't like men who like them. And that is a fact. You need to hold that back. How will she know smarter girls will recognize your interest because you're asking them out. So that is all you need to reveal. I mean, these guys, and it happens. Usually they will convey a story to me from years ago. Nothing is recent because guys usually reach to me like they've got some experience, but they kind of dump their feelings on some girl, like, oh, I've liked you for this long and I'm glad we got it. And it just kills the vibe. It just kills the attraction. Because for a guy to be looking for a relationship, to be giving up his independence and his, his exclusivity, giving that away is the exact same thing as a girl being a complete slut and fucking every dude and going, yeah, I really would like to fuck you and your best friend and that guy over there. Because it's the exact opposite of what is attractive. Men who give away their attention have low value. So if you come up to some girl that barely knows you and you have some fantasy in your head and you're kind of like start laying that on her, it's going to shut her down. No different than a girl that has like no boundaries. Something's off. You just know, like when a girl's too forward, you're like, what is going on here? So something is wrong. Physically, mentally, something's off. So with women, you want to keep your, what you're thinking somewhat to yourself. She will know you're interested because you ask her out, you take her out, you ask her out again, you take her out, you start banging her, and then you make yourself available like once a week after that. She knows you like her enough to meet up with her, but you don't need to tell her. She will know you through your actions. And again, it's just like we have certain rules that, once you kind of been doing this for a while, no compliments, no gifts. None of these things work well, especially on a mass scale. And guys just give things away. And that's a very, it's almost like anytime you give away something physical, it's like giving away some part of your emotion, emotional. And women don't want it. It makes them feel weird. It makes them feel uncomfortable. Something's off. They like to work for your attention. They like to work for your interest. And that's where they find value. No woman is as happy as a woman who is chasing a high value man. And you have to realize that, yes, you're going to have to do most of the work. You're going to have to ask her out. You're going to have to make the date happen. You're going to have to lead her to sex. And then once sex has happened 3 or 4 times, girls will start chasing you. That's where the guys go, hey, she's not chasing me. Well, you haven't slept with her yet. That's once the sex starts, that's when the momentum of relationships, be it casual or serious, starts changing where she's chasing him. She's chasing you. So in the beginning, you have to make things happen. Women are passive. Men are active. We make things happen. But after the sex begins regularly, she's kind of locked in on your dick, you can start pulling back and they will chase. And women are never happier than when they're chasing a high value man. And that's the real deal. So you hold your cards close to the chest. You don't need to tell a girl how much you like her. She'll know through your actions you're asking her out. Nor should you. You can tell when you keep making an effort to get her out. Girls prefer mystery. They want to work for your interest, attention, and affection. And that's the real deal. And if you can make that happen, they're happier, you're happier, everybody's kind of like in their place. It's when you give it away that compliments, gifts, words, your feelings, how you think, that they start to lose value and something feels off to them. No different than like a girl who's extremely promiscuous around you and she's like, You know, I want to sleep with you. I want to sleep with everyone around us. But you're like, something's off. So that's the real deal when it comes to playing with your cards close to the chest. And let's see if there's anything else of interest on the timeline. We got a little bit of time. And God, I can never tell how many questions I'll get. Sometimes I get 4 or 5. Sometimes I get 0. Girls are boring. Let's go down from last.